All right, today we're going to be taking a look at He-Man, Battle Cat, and Skeletor. And we're going to be unboxing Battle Cat. These were items that I got for my birthday last year. Well, He-Man and Skeletor I did back in September and opened them immediately. And Battle Cat got him for Christmas last year and has not been opened yet. But we're going to go ahead and take him out of the package and see how he fits together with He-Man. Now, taking a look at He-Man. It's pretty cool. All right. There's a lot of features on the new He-Man that wasn't on the old 80s He-Man, where you can see he bends at the knee, he bends at the ankle. His leg is no longer held on with a rubber band like it was back then. His arm bends at the elbow. His hand can bend. Let's see what else can happen here. Alex, if you'll hold this camera for me, take a look at He-Man here real quick. Yep, just like that. Let's look. His hand can rotate, which is pretty cool. All right. So, oh, and he's got the flex at the waist. Now, one thing that the old He-Man used to have is I remember you turn him at the waist and he'd automatically fling back. And it was his way he could take people down. Now, I have him holding the axe, but which is cool, is he's got the sword in the back here. Now, his sword and Skeletor's sword actually hook together, which is pretty cool. And they can come back apart. They are flat, like I remember the old ones were, if I remember right, they were flat on one side, and then they're like this on the other side. So we have both the swords. Skeletor, the same deal. Now, Skeletor was one of those figures where I had him, of course, as a kid, but the dog chewed him up, chewed his foot off. So the original Skeletor that I had was always partly chewed up. So I had a battle armor Skeletor, which was pretty cool. And I do plan on getting the next edition. But you see how his vest goes on, if that's what it's called, the same way it did with the little rubber thing that pulls through and the notches on it. So he's still got the same rubber type vest and his staff. No place to hold his sword, but Skeletor doesn't typically have a place to hold his sword. In fact, I don't even remember Skeletor really using a sword as much as he used this staff.
He usually uses his staff.
That's
because
exactly.
It's magical.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Now, we're going to take apart Battle Cat. Now, I could be wrong, but when I was a kid, I had Battle Cat. And I think that, well, actually, my neighbors had Battle Cat. I had Panther. And Battle Cat, he would not move. Like it was all one solid mold of plastic, if I remember right. He could not move Battle Cat. So this one looks like he's got several joints. Let's take a look before we go too far. Let me set this down here. Let's take a look at the back of the package. So these are the figures that are available in this collection. Shows that his gear does come off. Prince Adam and the Sky Sled, that'll be pretty cool. Okay, and a couple others.
I like Evelyn.
Evelyn is your favorite, huh?
Yeah.
I would not mind adding Evelyn to my collection. I do not have her in the original collection. I do have Teela in the original collection.
That actually is a pretty cool picture that they have out there with Battle Cat and He-Man fighting Skeletor.
It is very cool. So they don't make this thing the easiest to open. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong here. That's probably it. Oh, there he is. Okay, so how hard is he? Is this one that, when I was a kid, you could open toys in the car, but not anymore. Now they've made them so hard to open that you have to have like a knife.
You have to wait till you get home to open them.
Yeah, and I think that's because people stealing stuff. I don't know. But they have every paw for Battle Cat hooked in here. Okay, so I think we freed him.
Yep,
see.
and speaking of when you got him last year for Christmas, it's only 4 more days till Christmas Eve.
That's right. 4 more days till Christmas Eve again. They got some bands up on his face here. Wow, this guy's really put together here. There's something else. Let's see. Here comes the helmet.
Look.
Ready? Oh, there it is.
Oh, look at him. I love the colors on him. Like, I love the green and the yellow. They go really good together.
Yeah, they do, don't they? This is a pretty cool thing. Now, his mouth looks like it moves. It does. So that's pretty cool. His mouth moves. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Take a look here. See his mouth? His head moves up and down. This is really an animated creature right here. His tail moves. His legs, we got joints on every leg. Right? Oh, they can turn this way. Wow, this is pretty cool. I gotta say, I like it. Now, let's put his helmet back on, like this. Helmet stays on pretty good. Doesn't fall off by itself. No straps to hold it on or anything. But it does stay on, that's for sure. So now comes the ultimate test of Battle Cat, though. And the ultimate test of Battle Cat is, how does He-Man stay on him? Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. So there we have it, He-Man on Battle Cat and Skeletor. We just need to get a hold of Panther now, so Skeletor can...
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention with these figures, I think He-Man does it too. Yes, he does. Is their heads. The old ones, their heads used to be rubber and just turn from left to right. These ones, their heads can look up and down. So there's that feature as well that was not on the original He-Man figures. And one day we'll have to do a side-by-side comparison.
Here.
I know I have the Battle Armor He-Man and the Battle Armor Skeletor, but I don't believe I still have the originals to do side-by-sides, but we'll see what we can get a hold of here.
And it looks kind of cool when you angle it down like that.
Oh yeah, that definitely does.